Hey there, Sarah, the oily counselor, talking to you today about confidentiality. Confidentiality is perhaps the most important part of the counseling relationship because if you don't trust me, it's not going to work. If you don't trust your counselor, how are you going to talk to them? So, how do you build trust? It typically takes time, and it takes an understanding of the rules, regulations, and laws that we abide by. So, there are state laws that we are governed by. There are federal laws that some of us are governed by, and there are ethics that we are governed by. And then there's just plain old trust, right? So let's talk about the law. Most of you are probably familiar with HIPAA, but let's talk about it really quickly. HIPAA is the Healthcare Information Portability Act that was established back in the 90s for healthcare, but it also impacts counselors, and it's about how we communicate your healthcare information. Mental health is included in that. Then that is federal and state. Then there is 42 CFR Part 2. This is specific for substance use clients. So if you come see someone like me, this is actually more strict, and it restricts what information I can release even more so. Those kinds of things are going to be talked to about in that first session, in that mandatory disclosure that we've talked about before. And it's really important that you understand what we can and cannot disclose. So for the most part, people like me can only disclose if you threaten to hurt yourself or someone else, or if there's a child or elder at risk. That's it. Everything else stays between you and me. And it's really important that it's that way because otherwise, why are you here, right? So then there are the ethics that we are held to. Many of us are governed by several ethics committees, boards, etc. The American Counseling Association, Addiction Counseling Associations, Mental Health Counseling Associations, Marriage and Family Counseling Associations, and on and on. There are more than a dozen the last time I counted. They all have their own ethics codes, okay? And we have to adhere to them. So you are welcome to look them up. They are available on the internet. But most importantly, it's, can you trust us? And that comes to the next part, right? And the only way to know that is to meet us. To sit down and have a conversation one-on-one and see how you feel. You were given a gut instinct for a reason. If you don't trust your counselor, that's okay. Find someone else. If you do, trust that. There's a reason for that. We are in this for a reason. We are in this because we love what we do and we care about you. We genuinely want to help. So, we have nothing to gain by breaching that trust and everything to lose, including your trust and up to including our licensure and our jobs. So, kind of important thing here. Okay? Hope that helps.